Yo, it's Thursday! That means it's my favorite day of the week. Minus garbage and recycling day, but I think we've already covered that. So Thursdays are still my favorite day of the week. And we are talking about what happens after you're done shaving. There's more? There's more. Alright, so Wild Women Wet Shaving this week is talking about aftershaves. So we are going to be talking about the various ways you can use an aftershave to make your wet shave a lot more personable for what you tend to like. So let's dive in. So when I personally finish shaving, I like to run out of the shower and put aftershave on. Not because I feel like I need it afterwards, but because I like that soothing, nourishing feeling. So when I'm finished shaving, I tend to use an aftershave balm. So, little known fact to those of us in the wet shave world, did you know pirates invented aftershave? Or something like that. Anyway, bay rum aftershave was designed to be an astringent for post-shaving. And then people didn't exactly always want to smell like bay and rum, so they decided to go with sandalwood, lavender, avocado. You can pretty much find an aftershave balm, splash, serum, or tonic that smells what you like to smell like. And depending on how companies like to title their aftershaves, sometimes your balm looks more like a splash and your liquid looks more like a balm, but we'll get into all that. So the most common aftershaves that most of you are aware of are the aftershave splashes. So yeah, they're a splash. You just sort of apply it to your skin. This one here is from a company called Barrister & Mann. They do a beautiful aftershave splash. A lot of his are actually witch hazel based, which is really nice, especially for those gentlemen who do have sensitive skin. Personally, I don't care. I am a witch hazel girl myself. I find the alcohol always tends to dry me out a little bit more, but in the summertime, that's actually kind of a relief. Okay, so you take your aftershave splash, splash a couple of drops onto your hands, and aftershave onto your face. Well, I aftershave onto my leg, but we're not talking about our legs at this particular moment in time. Next, we have aftershave lotions, and wazam! We have my favorite company, as I always represent, Go Crown Shaving. You are my favorite. So your aftershave lotion looks very much like this. Comes in a nice little bottle. I would say that's even a little bit too much. And then just massage it into your skin. Don't be too rough when you're post-shaving. And go. A lot of skincare brands nowadays are getting into aftershaves as well. Jack Black does their post-shave cooling gel. This one is really nice, especially if you're a gentleman who tends to come out of the shower or the bath or however you like to shave off the counter, and you feel a little bit raw when you're finished shaving. This one's actually really nice because it's very soothing on the skin. So once again, very much like you would with your crown, you just squirt out a little, massage it into your palm, and then just go ahead and apply it to the area that you just shaved. I need to repluck my eyebrows, oh my goodness. Also, very much similar to the post-shave from Jack Black, there is an Italian company called Via Barberia, and they do post-shave serums, which are actually quite nice, very similar to this one. Couple of pumps into the palm. Oh, this smells good. This is their Frutti. It's really, really nice. It's got this really nice light citrus fragrance behind it, and it is smooth. Goes on like butter. This one I really like, especially if, again, you're applying it to your legs. It's really nice, and it doesn't leave a strong fragrance. It's just kind of there and pleasant. So if you're just shaving and going to bed, you have this nice, really pleasant, fruity smell coming along with you. All right, so I'm gonna throw a curveball at you. Some companies, like this one, Katie's Bubbles, the bubbles that Katie's, this is their sunset. They also do one called sunrise. And essentially what this is it's a pre and post shave. And that sounds complicated. So what it does as a pre-shave is the astringent acts as a small little layer to just remove the dead skin cells that are currently sitting on the surface of your skin. You go ahead and lather up your shave soap or cream, whichever you prefer, apply it to your skin with the pre-shave on top or underneath, excuse me. You go ahead and apply it like you would your pre-shave balm and pre-shave gel with your shave soap over top, shave, and then you reapply the same splash as you would as a post-shave. This time the astringent is making sure that it's healing all the cuts that you get when you shave. Allow me to explain. So every time you shave, you get micro cuts on your face, on your armpits, on your legs, on your bikini area, wherever it is that you're shaving. That's just how the world of shaving works. You get micro cuts. So what you want to do with your aftershave is apply it to the area that you feel you're most uncomfortable and then work your way up from there. So a lot of gentlemen find that their neck region tends to be their most uncomfortable area of shaving. I always say put your aftershave on that before and then massage on up into the cheekbone, into the areas that aren't as irritated post-shaving. But your shave shouldn't be irritating. So if it is, you either need to switch up your razor blade, or you need to switch up your technique, or you need to go from your terrible cartridge base into a safety razor, a straight razor, or a Chevette, which we'll maybe talk about next week if we have time. So aftershaves are such a massive, wide, huge variety. You have aftershave serums, you have pre and posts, you have shave gels, you have splashes and tinctures like you're used to at the shop. You have aftershave lotions, you have everything. So when it comes to post-shave, don't be picky. Don't just settle for whatever is closest at hand at Shoppers or what's closest at hand at wherever it is that you do your local shopping for your post-shaving gear. Do some research into the things you might like. Are you an alcohol-based gentleman? Are you a witch hazel-based gentleman? Do you not care? Do you like splashes because you tend to find that they work best for your pH balance? Or do you like balms because you like that soothing, moisturized feeling when you're done shaving? So put some actual thought and work and effort into your aftershave, as well as your shaving soap, and you'll go from, shave, to, ooh, I love shaving, 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 All right, so that was Wild Women Wet Shaving. I love talking to you guys about safety razors, straight razors, post shaves, pre-shaves. We'll get into the whole 9 yards, and don't worry, at some point in time, I'm actually gonna shave my legs or my armpits, just so you know that I actually do shave and don't just talk about it. Thank you again so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. I love having viewers. I love you. So in the comment section below, I want you to do one thing for me. You are going to go ahead and shave, and you are going to use an aftershave on one side of either your face or just one leg or on one armpit. And then you, once again, are going to comment on the section below and tell me how it feels to use an aftershave and how it feels to not have aftershave on whatever area or side of your face or leg or armpit that you don't have aftershave on, and you're gonna tell me in the comment section below what it feels like, so that I can best show you and show off to you that you do need aftershave. It's not just an upsell. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will probably see you next week, and if I don't, it's probably because I'm still hungover from New Year's Eve. Don't tell my mom.